Welcome to TweakaTune, the YouTube channel especially created to provide feedback and promotion from millions of aspiring songwriters all over the world. Mary Dawson is a published professional songwriter and author of the book How to Get Somewhere in the Music Business from Nowhere with Nothing. Her 25-year background as a songwriter, instructor, and coach has motivated and equipped her to help others polish their craft of songwriting. Now join us for this week's edition of TweakaTune.
Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping by TweakaTune again today. I'm Mary Dawson, and we have a very international audience, so I hope you'll take a few minutes and join us because today's song comes to us from London, England. The two writers are Yasin Halim, with a little help from his friend Stu Stapleton. The song is called Sleep Well, My Love, so let's listen.
What I wish is that you'd call me on that day to say that you had gotten out and were okay. I can't move on because I don't know how to feel, and I can't believe you're gone. I admit I'm scared, but I'm prepared to say to you, sleep well, my love. Close your eyes and sleep. Leave the world behind and go to heaven's peace. I once hoped that I'd grow old by your side, and one day many years from now we'd say goodbye. Why now, not then? But I won't ever give you up. But I know I can't pretend. I admit I'm scared, but I'm prepared to carry on. Sleep well, my love. Close your eyes and sleep. Leave the world behind and go to heaven's peace. Oh no, you'll never really know what you meant to me in life. We will be together someday, and things will be alright. I never thought it would happen. I never knew that it might end this way. Something in my heart has told me that you're okay. So sleep well, my love. Close your eyes.
Well, you know what I really loved about this song is that it covered a very difficult subject, the subject of death, with great skill, both lyrically and musically. You know, there was some excellent prosody here. You remember that word? That means the matching of the lyric and the music. And the minor melody really matched the difficult subject of death very, very well. There was a nice consistent rhyme scheme also throughout, and even some internal rhymes, which I really loved. In verse 1, the lyric says, I admit I'm scared, but I'm prepared to say to you. And then in the very parallel place in the next verse, it says, I admit I'm scared, but I'm prepared to carry on. Very nice, and made it consistent and cohesive. The melody was very nice too, and the harmonic changes were great, especially in the bridge. And right at the point where the lyric says, "Something in my heart has told me that you're okay," there was a nice key change there with the harmonies, and it really added a hopeful note to the whole song. I love that part of it. It was also a great production and a good example of the fact that you can do a beautiful demo with just a piano and vocal if you do it well and do it clearly. So there was a lot to like about this song. Well, as far as tweaks for this song, Yasin did write to us, and he told us that the song was inspired by a very deep personal loss, the loss of a loved one, and it inspired deep emotions in him, which I think he expressed very well in this song. But right now, I think the song is more about expression than it is about communication. And if we want our songs to communicate to a larger audience of people, then we have to think about some real strong song crafting techniques that will draw the listener in. Now, what am I talking about? Well, the first lines of the first verse are the first place where the listener comes in contact with the lyric. Now, here's Yasin's first lines in this song, "Sleep Well, My Love." It says, "What I wish is that you had called me on that day to say that you had gotten out and were okay." Well, that's nice and everything, but I didn't have any idea what the person had gotten out of. Did they get out of the hospital? Did they get out of a relationship? Were they just getting out of jail? I don't know, So I'm going to compare those first lines with Janice Ian's famous song, "On the Other Side." Janice is a master songwriter, and here's her first lines. "They say there was a fire on the night I died. All I am is gone. Still the soul goes on." Right away we know that there was a fire, someone has died, they're on the other side, and they're singing to us. So we've got the whole picture in our minds, and the listener is intrigued to listen to the next part of the song. I also would like to suggest that Yasin consider using the shorter version of the chorus. He used a shorter version in the first pass, and then in the second couple of choruses it was longer. I like the shorter version, and I would suggest adding the hook again, "Sleep Well, My Love," as the last line of the chorus, just to embed it one more time in the listener's mind. Now, I think that the music right now is stronger than the lyric, so with a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of lyrical rewrite, I think this could be a very, very strong song. And it does cover a very dark subject, but it does it with skill. So congratulations, guys. Well, that's our show for today. We want to hear from you, so please check us out on facebook.com/TweakaTune and submit your songs. Now, just a little addendum to this show. Several people have asked me about my eyeglasses, where I get them, and I want to tell you. It's a place called ibobs.com. You can find them on the internet, and it's their slogan is one that I just love. I'm going to read it to you. It says, "iBobs, eyewear for the irreverent and slightly jaded." That would be me. If that qualifies for you, then look them up. They have a wonderful selection of eyeglass frames, and I think you'll have fun with them. So until next time, I'm Mary Dawson. We're looking for your songs. Here at TweakaTune, we believe that you deserve to be heard.
Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of TweakaTune. Now we want to hear from you. Visit the link to our Facebook page to download submission guidelines. Until we tweak again, keep writing.